Hello, welcome to the Animation Explainers Who We Work With podcast. A short chat with some of the amazing people and businesses who we've had the opportunity to work with. I'm Hugo, the account manager for Animation Explainers, and today I'm joined by Stephanie Shipman from Harmonic Bionics. Welcome, Stephanie. Could you please tell us a little bit more about yourself and your role with Harmonic Bionics?
Of course. Thank you for having me. My name is Stephanie Shipman. I'm Director of Marketing for Harmonic Bionics, and we are located in Austin, Texas. That's where we're headquartered out of. We are a team of robotic engineers building a robotic rehabilitation system for upper extremity rehab, primarily for neuro rehab, for stroke, spinal cord injury patients. The technology was actually developed by a mechanical engineering professor out of UT Austin. So he suffered a sports-related injury back in 2011 and went through therapy and realized, with robotics and engineering, we can make this process better for patients and for therapists. So that's kind of how the idea of Harmony, our exoskeleton, came about.
Great. And would you be able to tell us a little bit more about some of the challenges and trends that you've encountered this year?
We are not a first to market robot. There are other robots on the market for neuro rehab. There's other exoskeletons on the market. We have some distinct things, some distinct design features that set us apart from other exoskeletons. So what we're really trying to do, what we've been doing the past couple of years here is educating. We want to educate patients, therapists on why our technology is different, why it's better, and how it sets us apart. So some of the trends really have been in rehabilitation and occupational therapy, physical therapy, has been to use technology, to use robotics. How can we make this more efficient, more data-driven? We want to show progress. So what we've been doing the past couple of years is really trying to educate, like I said, our main audiences on how Harmony is better, how it's better than what's on the market, and how it can really drive outcomes for patients based on data and research-backed ideas. What kind of practices are therapists using that have been shown to improve patients' outcomes? So we're showing how Harmony can kind of facilitate some of those practices.
Great. And what's on the horizon for Harmonic Bionics?
We are currently in design and development phase. So what that means for medical device, FDA regulated products, we have to go through different phases before we can get FDA registration. So we will register with the FDA in the US, likely at the end of this year, early next. Then we'll start pursuing some of those other regulatory clearances like CE mark, which is obviously really big in the EU. We'll start doing that later, but this year what you can really anticipate is some more clinical studies, hearing about data that's being published, showing how patients have truly progressed with Harmony. We're doing 2 clinical studies right now, one at a large VA hospital up in Seattle, another one at a really prominent rehab facility, Shirley Ryan in Chicago. And they are doing some great studies, some great work right now, and we are excited to kind of see what comes out of those studies as far as data. And you'll be hearing more from us too about different facilities we're visiting. We're still just trying to create awareness and educate, like I said, about Harmony. So when we are ready to come to market, we have those facilities and those hospitals that are already really interested in the product, and they're ready to work with us and work with their patients on it.
Perfect. And last question, how did animation benefit Harmonic Bionics?
Technology as complicated and complex as Harmony SHR, as our exoskeleton, animation was really the way that we knew we would be able to show and explain the product and the technology to a wide range of people, to simplify it, to bring it down. And that's where I think animation explainers really helped too. They really understood the technology and the story we were trying to tell and broke it down so simply and so creatively that it's going to help. It has helped a lot in educating and bringing awareness to the device on social media. But I also know it's going to help once we have Harmony in different hospitals and they want to promote that to their patients in their regions, they'll be able to use that video to show patients around their hospital, look what we have. You know, I see it as a tool, not just for us, but for our future customers too.
Stephanie, that was brilliant. Thank you very much for coming on and telling us a little bit more about Harmonic Bionics. It was a privilege to work alongside you. And for anybody watching who would like to find out a bit more about Harmonic Bionics, you can contact Stephanie directly or visit harmonicbionics.com. And remember, if you can't simply explain it, why not animate it? See you in the next episode.